Unless you were living under a rock or a complete beginner in learning English, you know that practicing speaking is what will make you become a good speaker of English. And one way you can practice speaking is by recording yourself. So how do we do that? Now, before I show you how to record yourself speaking English with a little demonstration, first let's go over why it's important that you record yourself speaking English. Number one benefit is fluency, and fluency is the ability to express yourself without any problem. Basically, words are going to flow out of your mouth with little to no hesitation. Of course, there'll be hesitation when you're looking for ideas to say, but you'll not have a problem with the words to express those ideas. Another benefit is that you're going to improve your communication skills, and this is the ability to talk like a leader and leave a lasting impression on the people that you are talking to. And this is great, especially when you want to rally people to a particular cause or you want to convince someone. Recording yourself also reinforces whatever that you learned and picked up on while you were immersing yourself in English content. And that is important so that you don't forget whatever that you learned. And lastly, you're going to enhance your voice because these recordings are nothing but voice trainings. Now that I hopefully convinced you that recording yourself is a game changer, let's go over what to consider when you're recording yourself. Because everybody knows how to record themselves, right? It's also worth mentioning that what I'm about to tell you will not work if you're not immersing yourself in English content, because you need an input for you to present something in your recordings. So the first thing that you're going to do is that you're going to grab your recording device. It could be your phone, your laptop, or anything. The question in this step will be, should you use the camera or just record your voice? Which one is the better option? I'd say if you have never ever recorded yourself speaking English, first start with recording your voice only, because with recording your voice, you're only working with your voice. But when you are using the camera to record yourself, you'll have to work with your voice and with your body language. And this might get a little bit overwhelming for a beginner who's trying to record themselves for the first time. The second step in recording yourself is have a message that you want to deliver, because that is going to give you mental clarity. Because without that, you're going to blabber and you're going to say a lot of meaningless things. How to deliver that message shouldn't be your worry if you haven't ever recorded yourself before, because what you're going to do is you're going to mimic native speakers and how they present their ideas. And later on, when you get the hang of it, you're going to express and deliver your message in your own way. Examples of messages include, what do you think about eating at a particular restaurant? Or eating out versus eating at home, which is better? Or how did you feel around being someone and why? And things of the sort. If you have recorded yourself before, then you should start considering how to record your message, because there are a number of things that you have to bear in mind when it comes to delivering your message. These include intonation, rising intonation, falling intonation, and it also includes how fast or slow you should say something. The third step is talking about the message that you have chosen to deliver. If you haven't recorded yourself before, then try to aim for 1 minute. More than that is going to be overwhelming, and less than that cannot be assessed and reviewed well, because it's not enough recording to assess. And this is something that we will be talking about in the next videos, so you may want to subscribe for that. If you have recorded yourself before and you're familiar with the recording process, then you should start aiming for the 3 to 5 minute mark, because that is enough time to talk about something at length and also review whatever that you talked about. The fourth step, and this is more of things to do after recording yourself, is to check out the meaning of words that you used whose meanings that you are unsure of, and also the pronunciation of words that you are unsure of. Because sometimes what happens is immersion effect, and this is basically words coming up in whatever things that you're talking about because you listened to that word, so you heard it and you want to use it. but probably you don't know the meaning or the pronunciation of it, the proper pronunciation, so you should go back and find out the correct pronunciation and the meaning of it as well. And the last step is to check out the vocabulary of whatever thing that you want to talk about, because that is going to improve your language. This is more of after the recording, right? At first, you should record yourself to see how much vocabulary you know about whatever thing that you want to talk about. And then after the recording, check out the vocabulary so that you improve your language. Have the steps in mind so that you follow them, and the message that I'll be talking about or trying to convey is that eating at home is better than eating out. So let's begin, shall we? Hello everyone, how are you doing? Hope you're doing great. I think that eating out is not as healthy as eating at home. In fact, eating at home is far much healthier than eating out, because home food is more nutritious, and people who cook at home are not stressing over the fact that people at home need to come back, right? They're not focused on monetary gain, whilst in restaurants, people are more focused on retaining customers and wanting them to come back. So it makes sense for them to use synthetic flavors, add too much of those things to the foods to make them tastier, so that people remember those foods and come back. So in my opinion, eating at home is far much better than eating in restaurants or generally outside. So that's it. In the next video, I'll show you how to assess whatever that you have recorded. See you in the next video, and goodbye.